Addiction to adult content is fundamentally an addiction to impulsive pleasure countless times per day. Let's put aside adult content for a moment and consider another addiction, such as alcohol. What comes to mind when you think of an alcoholic? Someone who needs a drink every day, or someone who needs to get drunk to satisfy his alcoholic cravings. Whatever the appearance of an alcohol addiction, the bottom line is the drinking. Every time you have an urge, you train your brain to say yes to any desire, not just alcohol. You're conditioning yourself to crave impulsive pleasure. You're allowing your desires to control you even. The problem is that this behavior of immediately satisfying your desires will have an impact on other aspects of your life, such as your health, nutrition, and relationships. For example, you can't expect to see results from a balanced diet, free of junk food, if you're constantly saying yes to any urge. The same thing is what happens when it comes to adult content. The true issue is not adult content. The real issue is that you have an addiction to impulsive pleasure. Adult content is just a way to express your impulsivity and satisfy your desires right here, right now. You may be wondering what the issue with this is, but you have to know, impulsive pleasure weakens you because it is the habit of seeking pleasure at the present moment, every second of your life. The issue is that life is not always fun and interesting. In fact, it can be terrible and difficult at times. You will need mental fortitude, tenacity, and a strong work ethic to navigate and overcome these difficult times. Unfortunately, you can't expect to have these virtues if you're constantly seeking impulsive pleasure. Why? Because these virtues can only be developed when you have the courage to face difficult times, not when you try to avoid them. Impulsive pleasure also stands in the way of your goals, because achieving them necessitates foregoing the present moment in order to enjoy a better future. Impulsive pleasure is the polar opposite, because it requires you to forego your future in order to enjoy the present. Impulsive pleasure also breeds selfishness. Think about it. If you're always looking for ways to feel more gratification, how can you expect to be helpful and have a service attitude when there's nothing enjoyable in these things for you? In the end, any impulsive behavior, such as porn, alcohol, or video games, when practiced in excess, will train your mind to prefer more impulsive behaviors, keeping you stuck in place indefinitely. Alternatively, by eliminating impulsive behaviors, you will learn that if you put in the effort to reap the benefits, you will feel pleasure. This is where NoFap comes in handy. NoFap teaches you that having urges is normal, but you should let them go. In this instance, your sexual desires. NoFap will teach you that the healthiest way to have fun is to take action in order to obtain it. This will spill over into other aspects of your life. You shouldn't eat pizza just because you want it. You could go to the gym and then reward yourself with a slice of pizza, but you should not play video games just because you want to. You could finish your work first and then reward yourself with video games. You should not watch adult content simply because you want to. You could transform yourself into a desirable man and share your sexual enjoyment with a woman that you care about. One of the most important principles that you can learn in your life is delayed gratification, which is at the heart of NoFap. This is when you resist the urge of an immediate pleasure in order to obtain a more precious and long-lasting reward later on. What is the significance of delayed gratification? Because extraordinary things in life do not come easily or quickly. It takes effort and time to build a successful business. A great social circle takes time, compassion, sympathy, and helping others, among other things. Hard work is required to create the life of your dreams. NoFap will help you cultivate focus, tenacity, and many other amazing virtues. Thanks for watching. If you like our stuff, subscribe for more motivational content. See you in the next video.